Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. When was the last time that we actually took a look at the words that we say and the impact that they actually have? Even saying that we have to reflect on a lot of the things that are going on in our world right now, not just from a political stance, but from a religious and economic and you name it situation. We're dealing with a lot of turmoil because at the center of the turmoil is one person or a multitude of people that are speaking the wrong things. Not just the wrong things, they're geared in a way that is to attack people and bring them down. The sad thing is, throughout the scriptures, we're continually brought back into the conversation with God, where He reminds us that we're all supposed to be taking care of each other. We're supposed to be looking out for each other no matter what's going on, no matter what circumstance we end up finding ourselves being in, because we're all created in His image. Now, I'm not just saying that one group was created in His image and others weren't, or one gender was and others weren't. No, every single person that has ever lived and ever will live have been created in the image of God. And because of that, we need to be so careful with the words that we're saying, both now and in the future. Now, we need to remember also the words that we said before have made us into the people that we are today. Not only has it made us into the people we are today, but it has a huge influence on what we're doing in the future. How we're going to be able to do things, how we're going to be able to process things. But more than just that, how we're able to do what God continues to ask of us to do. We're continually counseled to watch our words, to watch our actions, to watch how we do things with people. Because in what we do, we have such a huge responsibility on the future outcomes of what will happen to those around us. Speaking of that, this week's devotional verse comes to us from Ecclesiastes chapter 10 in verses 12 through 14. And it says this: Words from the mouth of a wise man are gracious, while the lips of a fool consume him. The beginning of his talking is folly, and the end of it is wicked madness. Yet the fool multiplies words. No man knows what will happen, and who can tell him what will come after him. The Bible continues to give us this counsel that the words that we use, how we use them, are going to come back to us. It almost feels like a boomerang, doesn't it? I'm sure each one of us remembers the first time we threw a boomerang, where you throw it, it comes back, you think it's not going to hit you, but it comes back and hits you in the back of the head because you duck and it comes back. That's what our words do. But not just that they come back to bite us, they come back in ways that we can never imagine. This is why Jesus keeps coming back to us throughout the scriptures. Remember what I've asked you to do. Remember the people I've called you to be. Remember how I've set you up for success because I've given you the roadmap based on my character, my life, and the one that I've been all along so that I can model it in you and through you for my honor and glory. Let's remember that as we continue to think about what He's called us to, who He's called us to be, and ultimately how He wants us to continue to interact with each other. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together. God bless.